Ever wonder why some people effortlessly achieve their goals while others struggle? The audiobook, The Art of Winning, reveals the secrets of staying calm and using critical thinking to crush your objectives. Discover how to transform challenges into opportunities, make better decisions, and consistently achieve success. Don't let stress and unclear thinking hold you back. Unlock your full potential and create the life you've always dreamed of. Before we go on, I invite you to download the free bundle, which contains the ebook version of this book and an executive summary of all the chapters with the key takeaways. Studies show that engaging with content through multiple formats significantly enhances learning and retention. Click on the first link in the description to claim your free bundle now and maximize your learning potential. Now it's free, but it won't be for long, so make sure to grab it while you can. Chapter 1: Unlocking Potential. Imagine standing at the threshold of a door, beyond which lies a world of boundless possibilities. This door represents the gateway to your untapped potential, and the key to unlocking it rests in your hands. As you prepare to step through, you're about to embark on a transformative journey that will reshape your approach to achieving goals and overcoming challenges. The path to success is not always smooth or straightforward. It's filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Yet, what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who fall short is not innate talent or luck, but rather a powerful combination of mindset, critical thinking, and inner calm. These elements form the foundation of the art of winning, and mastering them will equip you with the tools to navigate life's complexities with confidence and clarity. As you begin this journey, it's crucial to understand what you can expect to achieve from your first encounter with the principles outlined in this book. Foremost among these is grasping the importance of a growth mindset. This concept, pioneered by psychologist Carol Dweck, is revolutionary in its simplicity: the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. By embracing this mindset, you open yourself to a world of possibilities that a fixed mindset would have you believe are out of reach. Equally important is recognizing the pivotal roles that critical thinking and calmness play in personal transformation. Critical thinking empowers you to analyze situations objectively, make informed decisions, and solve problems effectively. It's the mental toolkit that allows you to dissect complex challenges and construct innovative solutions. Calmness, on the other hand, provides the stable foundation from which your critical thinking can flourish. It's the ability to maintain composure in the face of adversity, allowing you to access your full cognitive capabilities even under pressure. But what can you expect if you continue to apply these principles over time? The potential for growth is exponential. You'll likely find yourself on a trajectory of continuous personal and professional development. As you consistently apply critical thinking to various aspects of your life, you'll become more adept at navigating complex situations, making strategic decisions, and identifying opportunities for advancement. This growth isn't limited to your career. It extends to all areas of life, from relationships to personal pursuits. Moreover, you'll develop enhanced resilience and adaptability in facing challenges. The combination of a growth mindset, critical thinking skills, and inner calm creates a powerful synergy that allows you to view obstacles not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities for learning and growth. This resilience becomes a cornerstone of your character, enabling you to bounce back from setbacks stronger and more determined than ever. To achieve these outcomes, there are several key steps involved. The first and most fundamental is embracing a growth mindset. This involves actively challenging your existing beliefs about your abilities and potential. It requires a willingness to step out of your comfort zone, to view failures as learning opportunities rather than reflections of your worth, and to persistently pursue improvement. The second step is cultivating critical thinking skills. This goes beyond mere logical reasoning. It encompasses the ability to analyze information objectively, question assumptions, and synthesize diverse perspectives to form well-rounded conclusions. Developing these skills requires practice and a commitment to intellectual honesty. The third crucial step is developing inner calm. This doesn't mean becoming emotionally detached or suppressing your feelings. Rather, it's about cultivating a sense of mental equilibrium that allows you to respond to situations thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Techniques such as mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, and reflective practices can be instrumental in developing this inner calm. These steps are sequenced in this order for a specific reason. Establishing a growth mindset as the foundation is crucial because it opens your mind to the possibility of change and improvement. Without this fundamental belief in your ability to grow and develop, the subsequent steps would be far less effective. Once this mindset is in place, you're primed to develop critical thinking skills, which provide the practical tools for analysis and decision-making. Finally, inner calm acts as the stabilizing force that allows you to apply these skills consistently, even in high-pressure situations. The synergy between calmness and critical thinking cannot be overstated. A calm mind provides the clarity necessary for effective critical thinking, while the confidence that comes from strong analytical skills reinforces your ability to remain calm under pressure. This reciprocal relationship creates a powerful feedback loop that continually enhances your ability to achieve your goals. As we delve deeper into the concept of a growth mindset, it's important to understand the distinction between fixed and growth mindsets. A fixed mindset operates under the belief that your qualities are carved in stone. You have a certain amount of intelligence, a specific personality, and a predetermined moral character. This mindset leads to a desire to prove yourself over and over, rather than focusing on development and growth. In contrast, a growth mindset is based on the belief that your basic qualities are things you can cultivate through effort. While people may differ in their initial talents, interests, or temperaments, everyone can change and develop through application and experience. This mindset creates a passion for learning rather than a hunger for approval. The power of belief in personal development cannot be overstated. When you truly believe that you can improve, you're more likely to put in the effort required to make that improvement a reality. This belief becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, driving you to seek out challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, and view effort as the path to mastery. As you embark on this journey of personal transformation, it's crucial to set clear intentions for success. What do you hope to achieve? How do you envision your life changing as you apply these principles? Setting these intentions not only provides direction, but also serves as a source of motivation when faced with challenges. Speaking of challenges, it's important to acknowledge that you will encounter barriers along the way. These might come in the form of self-doubt, resistance from others, or unforeseen obstacles. However, armed with a growth mindset and the tools provided in this book, you'll be well equipped to overcome these initial barriers and any others that may arise. Critical thinking plays a vital role in personal growth, serving as the engine that drives continuous improvement. It allows you to analyze your experiences, extract valuable lessons, and apply those insights to future situations. By honing your critical thinking skills, you'll become more adept at identifying opportunities for growth and devising effective strategies to capitalize on them. The link between critical thinking and calmness is a powerful one. A calm mind provides the ideal environment for critical thinking to flourish. When you're calm, you're better able to consider multiple perspectives, weigh evidence objectively, and arrive at well-reasoned conclusions. Conversely, the ability to think critically enhances your capacity for calmness by providing a structured approach to addressing challenges, reducing anxiety, and promoting a sense of control. As we conclude this chapter, you stand poised at the beginning of a transformative journey. The principles introduced here, the growth mindset, critical thinking, and inner calm, form the foundation upon which you'll build your path to success. In the chapters that follow, we'll explore each of these elements in greater depth, providing you with practical strategies and insights to apply them in your daily life. Remember, the journey of personal growth is ongoing. Each step forward opens up new horizons, revealing possibilities you might never have imagined. As you turn the page to the next chapter, prepare to delve into the art of cultivating inner peace, the bedrock upon which all your future achievements will be built. The calm waters of your mind await, ready to reflect the brilliance of your potential. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to Grow to the Top and activate notifications to receive more self-improvement tips that will supercharge your growth. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you for your support. Chapter 2: Calm Foundations. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, we often find ourselves caught in a whirlwind of activity, our minds racing from one task to the next. But what if I told you that the key to unlocking your full potential lies not in doing more, but in cultivating a state of inner calm? This chapter explores the profound impact that establishing a foundation of inner peace can have on your journey towards crushing your goals. Imagine a serene lake, its surface undisturbed by even the slightest ripple. This tranquil scene serves as a metaphor for the calm mind we aim to cultivate. Just as the still waters of the lake reflect the world around it with perfect clarity, a calm mind provides the ideal conditions for clear thinking, effective decision-making, and ultimately, goal achievement. But why is this state of inner peace so crucial for crushing your goals? The answer lies in the profound impact that calmness has on our productivity and decision-making capabilities. When we're in a state of inner turmoil, our minds become cluttered with unnecessary thoughts and worries. This mental noise acts as a barrier, preventing us from accessing our full cognitive potential. On the other hand, when we cultivate inner peace, we create space in our minds. This space allows for greater clarity of thought, enhanced focus, and improved problem-solving abilities. It's like clearing the fog from a windshield. Suddenly, the path ahead becomes much clearer, and navigating towards our goals becomes significantly easier. Moreover, calmness enhances our decision-making capabilities in remarkable ways. When we're calm, we're better able to weigh our options objectively, consider potential outcomes, and make choices that align with our long-term goals rather than reacting impulsively to immediate pressures. This improved decision-making ability can be the difference between reaching our goals and falling short. So, how do we go about cultivating this inner peace? The journey begins with mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Mindfulness isn't about emptying your mind of all thoughts. Rather, it's about observing your thoughts and feelings as they come and go, without getting caught up in them. Incorporating mindfulness into your everyday life doesn't require hours of meditation or a complete lifestyle overhaul. It can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to focus on your breath, paying attention to the sensations in your body as you inhale and exhale. You might also try bringing mindful awareness to routine activities like brushing your teeth or washing dishes. The key is consistency. Even a few minutes of mindfulness practice each day can yield significant benefits over time. In addition to mindfulness, there are various techniques you can employ to reduce anxiety and cultivate a sense of calm. One powerful method is progressive muscle relaxation, where you systematically tense and then relax different muscle groups in your body. This practice not only helps to release physical tension, but also promotes a sense of mental relaxation. Another effective technique is visualization. By imagining yourself in a peaceful, serene environment, you can trigger a relaxation response in your body and mind. Whether it's a tranquil beach, a serene forest, or any other calming scene, the power of your imagination can be a potent tool for inducing a state of calm. As we delve deeper into the connection between calmness and clarity, it's important to understand how stress impacts our decision-making abilities. When we're stressed, our bodies go into fight or flight mode, releasing hormones that prepare us for immediate action. While this response can be helpful in truly dangerous situations, it's often counterproductive when we're trying to make complex decisions or solve intricate problems. Stress narrows our focus, making it difficult to see the big picture or consider multiple perspectives. It can lead to hasty decisions based on immediate concerns rather than long-term goals. By contrast, when we're calm, we're able to access our prefrontal cortex more effectively, the part of our brain responsible for higher-order thinking, planning, and decision-making. Enhancing focus through relaxation might seem counterintuitive at first. After all, doesn't achieving our goals require effort and hard work? While dedication and effort are certainly important, they're most effective when applied from a foundation of calm. When we're relaxed, our minds are more open and receptive. We're better able to concentrate on the task at hand without being distracted by anxiety or stress-induced thoughts. One way to enhance focus through relaxation is by practicing mindful breathing exercises. By focusing your attention on your breath, you anchor yourself in the present moment, reducing mental chatter and improving concentration. This improved focus can then be directed towards your goals, allowing you to work more efficiently and effectively. Building a calm environment is another crucial aspect of establishing calm foundations. Our physical surroundings can have a significant impact on our mental state. A cluttered, chaotic environment can contribute to feelings of stress and overwhelm, while an organized, peaceful space can promote a sense of calm and clarity. Start by organizing your physical spaces, particularly the areas where you spend the most time. This doesn't mean you need to achieve perfect minimalism. Rather, aim for a level of organization that feels calming and conducive to focus for you. Pay attention to factors like lighting, temperature, and noise levels, and adjust them to create an environment that supports your sense of calm. Minimizing distractions is another key aspect of building a calm environment. In our hyper-connected world, we're constantly bombarded with notifications, alerts, and other attention-grabbing stimuli. While it may not be possible or desirable to eliminate all these distractions, finding ways to manage them can significantly contribute to your sense of calm. This might involve setting specific times to check emails or social media, using apps that block distracting websites during work hours, or creating a dedicated, distraction-free space for focused work or relaxation. Now, let's explore some practical exercises that can help you cultivate calm foundations. One powerful practice is daily mindfulness meditation. Start with just 5 minutes a day, gradually increasing the duration as you become more comfortable with the practice. Find a quiet place to sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus your attention on your breath. When your mind wanders, as it inevitably will, gently bring your attention back to your breath without judgment. Deep breathing techniques can provide immediate calm in stressful situations. One simple but effective technique is the 4-7-8 breath. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 7, and exhale for a count of 8. This pattern helps to slow down your breathing and activate your body's relaxation response. Creating a personal relaxation ritual can also be incredibly beneficial. This could be a series of activities that you perform each day to transition into a state of calm. For example, you might start your day with a few minutes of stretching, followed by a short meditation session and a cup of herbal tea. The specific activities aren't as important as the consistency. By repeating this ritual daily, you're training your mind and body to associate these activities with a state of relaxation. As you implement these practices, it's helpful to consider the potential outcomes. At a good level, you might notice reduced daily stress levels. You may find yourself better able to handle minor irritations and setbacks without becoming overly agitated. This alone can significantly improve your quality of life and your ability to focus on your goals. An excellent outcome would be improved focus and decision-making ability. As you cultivate inner calm, you may find that you're able to concentrate for longer periods without distraction. Your decisions may become more aligned with your long-term goals rather than being driven by immediate pressures or emotions. The best possible outcome is achieving a state of consistent inner peace that leads to optimal performance. In this state, you're able to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Your mind becomes a powerful tool, capable of intense focus when needed, but also able to relax and recharge effectively. This state of being sets the stage for peak performance in all areas of your life. Of course, the journey to establishing calm foundations is not without its challenges. You may find it difficult to maintain a consistent mindfulness practice, especially in the beginning. The key is to start small and be patient with yourself. If you miss a day, simply start again the next day without self-judgment. Remember, it's the long-term consistency that matters, not perfection. Environmental distractions can also pose a challenge. If you find it difficult to create a calm environment at home or work, get creative. Perhaps you can use noise-canceling headphones to create a bubble of calm in a noisy office, or designate a specific corner of your home as a calm zone. The goal is to find solutions that work for your specific situation. As we conclude this chapter, you've taken the first steps towards establishing calm foundations in your life. You've learned about the importance of inner peace for goal achievement, explored techniques for cultivating calmness, and discovered ways to create a supportive environment. But this is just the beginning. In the next chapter, we'll delve into a realm that might seem at odds with the calm we've been cultivating. We'll explore how to harness the power of your mind to cut through complexity and uncertainty. Are you ready to sharpen your mental edge? The journey continues, and the next step may surprise you. Chapter 3: Critical Thinking Essentials. As we venture into this chapter, imagine your mind as a finely tuned instrument, capable of dissecting complex problems, uncovering hidden truths, and forging paths to success that others might overlook. This mental acuity, this razor-sharp edge of intellect, is what we're about to hone. But what exactly is this powerful tool we're discussing? Let's unravel its essence together. At its core, this chapter is about equipping you with a set of mental skills that will revolutionize the way you approach challenges and pursue your goals. These skills form the backbone of what we call critical thinking, a term you've likely heard before, but perhaps never fully grasped in its transformative potential. Why is developing these skills so crucial for crushing your goals? The answer lies in the intricate dance between problem-solving and decision-making that characterizes our journey towards success. Every goal, no matter how straightforward it may seem, involves a series of problems to solve and decisions to make. The quality of our problem-solving and decision-making directly impacts our ability to achieve our objectives efficiently and effectively. Critical thinking serves as the cornerstone of effective problem-solving. It allows us to break down complex issues into manageable components, analyze each part systematically, and synthesize innovative solutions. When faced with obstacles, a critical thinker doesn't see dead ends. They see opportunities for creative workarounds. Moreover, critical thinking enhances our decision-making capabilities in profound ways. In a world inundated with information, some reliable, some not, the ability to evaluate data critically, weigh evidence objectively, and make informed choices is invaluable. This skill set enables us to navigate through the noise and zero in on the most effective path towards our goals. But what exactly constitutes critical thinking? At its foundation lies logical reasoning, the ability to draw valid conclusions from given information. This brings us to two fundamental types of reasoning: deductive and inductive. Deductive reasoning begins with a broad premise or theory and explores the possibilities to reach a specific logical conclusion. It's the process of reasoning from one or more statements to arrive at a conclusion that logically follows. Think of it as moving from the general to the specific. Inductive reasoning, on the other hand, works the opposite way. It starts with specific observations and moves towards broader generalizations and theories. This is the realm of probability rather than certainty. While not as watertight as deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning is crucial in many real-world scenarios where we need to make educated guesses based on limited information. Understanding these two types of reasoning is crucial, but equally important is the ability to recognize logical fallacies, errors in reasoning that can lead us astray. These can range from ad hominem attacks, attacking the person rather than the argument, to false dichotomies, presenting only two options when more exist, and many others in between. By learning to spot these fallacies, we can avoid falling into their traps and construct more robust arguments ourselves. As we delve deeper into developing our analytical skills, we encounter two critical practices: questioning assumptions and evaluating evidence critically. Assumptions are the unexamined beliefs that underlie our thinking. They can be helpful shortcuts in daily life, but when it comes to critical thinking, unexamined assumptions can be dangerous pitfalls. Learning to question assumptions doesn't mean becoming paranoid or skeptical of everything. Rather, it's about developing a healthy curiosity about the foundations of our beliefs and the information we encounter. It's about asking why and how do we know this more often. Evaluating evidence critically goes hand in hand with questioning assumptions. It involves assessing the reliability of sources, looking for potential biases, and weighing the strength of different pieces of evidence. This skill is particularly crucial in our current information age, where we're bombarded with data from countless sources of varying credibility. But critical thinking isn't just about logic and analysis. It also involves enhancing our cognitive abilities in areas like memory, recall, and attention to detail. Improving memory and recall allows us to retain and access information more efficiently, providing a richer pool of knowledge to draw from when solving problems or making decisions. Sharpening our attention to detail enables us to spot nuances and subtleties that others might miss. This keen observational skill can often be the difference between an average solution and a brilliant one. It allows us to see connections and patterns that aren't immediately obvious, leading to more innovative and effective approaches to our goals. Now, you might be wondering how to put all of this into practice. How do we transform these concepts into tangible skills that we can use in our daily lives? The answer lies in consistent, deliberate practice. One effective method is to incorporate daily logic puzzles into your routine. These can range from simple Sudoku grids to more complex logical paradoxes. The key is consistency. Even a few minutes each day can significantly enhance your reasoning skills over time. Another powerful exercise is the critical analysis of articles or arguments. Choose a piece of writing, an opinion article, a scientific paper, or even an advertisement, and practice breaking down its arguments. Identify the main claims, evaluate the evidence presented, and look for any logical fallacies or unexamined assumptions. Reflective journaling is another valuable tool for developing critical thinking skills. Set aside time regularly to write about your thoughts, decisions, and experiences. Challenge yourself to question your assumptions and examine your reasoning processes. This practice not only enhances your critical thinking skills, but also promotes self-awareness and personal growth. As you embark on this journey of developing your critical thinking skills, it's helpful to consider the potential outcomes. At a good level, you might notice an improved ability to spot flaws in reasoning, both in your own thinking and in the arguments of others. This skill alone can save you from many pitfalls and help you make more sound decisions. An excellent outcome would be enhanced problem-solving skills, particularly in complex situations. You might find yourself able to tackle challenges that once seemed insurmountable, breaking them down into manageable parts and crafting innovative solutions. The best possible outcome is achieving mastery of critical thinking, leading to consistently sound decisions across all areas of your life. In this state, your mind becomes a powerful tool for analysis and insight, capable of cutting through confusion and uncertainty to find the most effective path forward. Of course, the path to developing these skills is not without its challenges. One common pitfall is the tendency to overcomplicate simple decisions. While critical thinking is invaluable for complex problems, not every decision requires deep analysis. Learning to balance thorough analysis with timely action is a crucial skill in itself. Another potential issue is becoming overly critical of yourself, others, or ideas in general. Critical thinking should enhance our understanding and decision-making, not paralyze us with doubt or close us off to new ideas. Maintaining openness and flexibility alongside your analytical skills is key to avoiding this trap. As we conclude this chapter, you've begun to unlock the power of critical thinking. You've explored the foundations of logical reasoning delved into the art of questioning assumptions and evaluating evidence, and discovered ways to enhance your cognitive abilities. But this is just the beginning of your journey towards mastering the art of winning. In the next chapter, we'll explore a concept that might seem contradictory to the analytical skills we've just discussed. We'll delve into a method that can transform the way you approach your most ambitious aspirations. Are you ready to discover how breaking down your dreams can lead to building up your success? The path ahead may surprise you, but it promises to bring your goals within reach like never before. Chapter 4: Goal Deconstruction. Have you ever stood at the foot of a mountain, gazing up at its towering peak, feeling both inspired and overwhelmed? That's often how we feel when confronted with our most ambitious goals. The summit seems so far away, the path unclear, and the journey daunting. But what if I told you there's a way to make that mountain not just climbable, but conquerable? This chapter is about unlocking a powerful secret, a method that can transform even your loftiest aspirations into achievable realities. It's a process that takes the seemingly impossible and renders it not just possible, but probable. But what exactly is this mysterious method? Let's unravel it together. At its core, this chapter is about mastering the art of breaking down your goals into manageable, actionable steps. It's about taking that mountain and seeing not just the intimidating peak, but the series of smaller hills that, when conquered one by one, lead you to the summit. This process, which we call goal deconstruction, is a game changer in the pursuit of your ambitions. Why is this approach so crucial for crushing your goals? The answer lies in the psychology of achievement and the practical realities of complex tasks. When we're faced with a large, daunting goal, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. This overwhelm can lead to procrastination, loss of motivation, or even giving up entirely. By breaking down our goals into smaller, manageable steps, we make them less intimidating and more achievable. Moreover, this process of deconstruction increases our motivation. Each small step we complete gives us a sense of progress and achievement, fueling our drive to continue. It's like climbing that mountain. Each milestone we reach, each smaller peak we conquer, gives us renewed energy and confidence to tackle the next one. But how do we go about this process of goal deconstruction? It starts with defining clear objectives. This is where the concept of SMART goals comes into play. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. By ensuring our goals meet these criteria, we set ourselves up for success from the very beginning. Let's break this down further. A specific goal is clear and well-defined. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," you might say, "I want to become a senior manager in my company." Measurable means you can track your progress. "I want to increase my team's productivity" becomes, "I want to increase my team's output by 20% over the next quarter." Achievable ensures your goal is realistic, given your current circumstances and resources. Relevant means the goal aligns with your broader life objectives and values. Time-bound gives you a deadline, creating a sense of urgency and helping you stay focused. Speaking of values, it's crucial that our goals align with our personal values and broader life objectives. This alignment ensures that our goals are meaningful to us, increasing our motivation and commitment to achieving them. Take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you. What are your core values? How do your goals reflect these values? Once we have our clear, SMART objectives that align with our values, we can begin the process of breaking them down. This is where the real magic of goal deconstruction happens. Start by identifying the major milestones you'll need to reach on the way to your goal. Then, for each of these milestones, identify the specific actions you'll need to take to achieve them. For example, if your goal is to become a senior manager, your milestones might include gaining certain skills, taking on additional responsibilities, and building key relationships. Each of these can then be broken down into specific, actionable steps, like completing a leadership course, volunteering for a high-visibility project, or scheduling regular check-ins with mentors. As you create these actionable steps, it's important to prioritize them effectively. Not all tasks are created equal, and some will have a greater impact on your progress than others. Consider using a prioritization matrix where you evaluate tasks based on their importance and urgency. Focus on the high-importance, high-urgency tasks first, while scheduling the important but less urgent tasks for later. Now that we've broken down our goal and prioritized our tasks, it's time to map out our path to success. Visual tools can be incredibly helpful in this process. Consider creating a mind map where your main goal is at the center, with branches representing your major milestones and smaller branches for your specific action steps. This gives you a bird's-eye view of your entire goal journey. Another useful visual tool is a Gantt chart, which allows you to see your tasks laid out over time. This can help you understand the sequence of your actions and identify any potential bottlenecks or overlaps in your plan. Time management is crucial in this process. As you map out your tasks, be realistic about how long each will take. It's often helpful to overestimate slightly. Things often take longer than we expect. Consider using techniques like time blocking, where you schedule specific times for working on your goal-related tasks. Now, let's dive into some practical exercises to help you put these concepts into action. Start by writing down your personal goals. Be honest with yourself. What do you truly want to achieve? Once you have your goals written down, analyze them. Are they smart? Do they align with your values? If not, refine them until they meet these criteria. Next, create a step-by-step action plan for one of your goals. Start with the end goal and work backwards, identifying the major milestones you'll need to reach. Then, for each milestone, list out the specific actions you'll need to take. Be as detailed as possible. The more specific your plan, the easier it will be to follow. Finally, try creating a mind map or flowchart to visualize your goal. Start with your main goal in the center, then branch out to your major milestones, and from there to your specific action steps. This visual representation can help you see the big picture while also understanding the details of what needs to be done. As you embark on this process of goal deconstruction, it's helpful to consider the potential outcomes. At a good level, you'll gain a clear understanding of what needs to be done to achieve your goal. This clarity alone can be incredibly empowering, removing much of the uncertainty and anxiety that often accompanies big goals. An excellent outcome would be increased productivity and noticeable progress toward your goals. As you complete each small step in your plan, you'll build momentum, making it easier to tackle the next step and the next. You might find yourself achieving things faster than you ever thought possible. The best possible outcome is the efficient achievement of complex goals with confidence. In this scenario, goal deconstruction becomes second nature to you. You're able to take on increasingly ambitious goals, breaking them down into manageable steps and systematically working through them. Your confidence grows with each success, fueling you to take on even bigger challenges. Of course, the path to mastering goal deconstruction is not without its challenges. One common issue is feeling overwhelmed by too many steps. If you find yourself in this situation, take a step back and focus on your priorities. Which steps will have the biggest impact on your progress? Focus on those first, and consider whether some of the less crucial steps can be eliminated or postponed. Another potential pitfall is procrastination. Even with a clear plan, it can be tempting to put off taking action. To combat this, try techniques like the 2-minute rule. If a task will take less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. For larger tasks, commit to working on them for just 5 minutes. Often, once you start, you'll find it easier to continue. Building in accountability can also help combat procrastination. Share your goals and plans with a trusted friend or mentor, and schedule regular check-ins to discuss your progress. Knowing that someone else is expecting updates can provide that extra push to keep moving forward. As we conclude this chapter, you've unlocked the power of goal deconstruction. You've learned how to break down your most ambitious aspirations into manageable, actionable steps. You've discovered tools for prioritizing tasks, visualizing your path to success, and managing your time effectively. But this is just one piece of the puzzle in mastering the art of winning. In the next chapter, We'll explore a concept that takes your carefully deconstructed goals and propels them into action. We'll delve into a method that can transform your plans from mere intentions into tangible results. Are you ready to discover how to breathe life into your goals and set them in motion? The journey ahead promises to turn your plans into powerful, unstoppable momentum. Chapter 5: Strategic Execution. Imagine you're standing at the helm of a ship, chart in hand, destination clear in your mind. You've plotted the course, but now comes the true test. Navigating through unpredictable waters, adjusting your sails to changing winds, and steering clear of hidden obstacles. This is the essence of what we're about to explore in this chapter. We've laid the groundwork in previous chapters, honing our critical thinking skills and breaking down our goals into manageable steps. But now we face perhaps the most crucial challenge of all, turning those carefully crafted plans into tangible results. This is where many falter, where dreams often remain just that, dreams. But it doesn't have to be this way. What we're about to delve into is a powerful approach that can transform your plans from mere intentions into real-world achievements. It's an approach that combines foresight with flexibility, precision with adaptability. But what exactly is this approach? Let's unravel it together. At its core, this chapter is about mastering the art of strategic execution. It's about learning to implement your plans with the precision of a chess grandmaster and the adaptability of a skilled improviser. This combination of careful planning and nimble execution is what separates those who merely have goals from those who consistently achieve them. Why is strategic execution so crucial for crushing your goals? The answer lies in the gap between theory and practice, between planning and doing. Even the most brilliantly conceived plan is worthless if it's not put into action effectively. Strategic execution is the bridge that spans this gap, turning your plans into tangible results. Moreover, strategic execution equips you with the tools to navigate obstacles. In the pursuit of any significant goal, challenges are inevitable. The path to success is rarely a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, and unexpected hurdles. Strategic execution gives you the adaptability to adjust your course without losing sight of your ultimate destination. But how do we develop this strategic mindset? It starts with thinking ahead and anticipating challenges. This doesn't mean becoming pessimistic or obsessing over potential problems. Rather, it's about cultivating a proactive mindset that allows you to foresee potential obstacles and prepare for them in advance. One powerful tool for developing this foresight is scenario planning. This involves imagining different possible futures and considering how you would respond in each case. By mentally rehearsing various scenarios, you're better prepared to handle whatever challenges actually arise. Resource allocation and optimization is another crucial aspect of strategic thinking. Every goal requires resources, whether that's time, money, energy, or skills. The strategic mind is adept at assessing available resources and deploying them in the most efficient manner possible. This might involve prioritizing certain tasks over others based on their potential impact. It could mean investing in developing a particular skill that will be crucial for your goal. Or it might involve finding creative ways to accomplish more with less, maximizing the impact of limited resources. Now let's talk about implementing action plans. This is where the rubber meets the road, where your carefully laid plans are put to the test in the real world. Staying organized and focused is crucial during this phase. Consider using tools like digital task managers or physical planners to keep track of your to-do lists and deadlines. But perhaps even more important than organization is the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. No plan survives first contact with reality unchanged. The key is to view your plan as a living document, one that can and should be adjusted as new information comes to light or circumstances change. This doesn't mean abandoning your plan at the first sign of difficulty. Rather, it's about maintaining a flexible mindset that allows you to make tactical adjustments while still keeping your eye on the strategic goal. Think of it as navigating a ship. You might need to tack left or right to avoid obstacles or take advantage of favorable winds, but your ultimate destination remains the same. Monitoring progress is another crucial aspect of strategic execution. Setting milestones and checkpoints along your journey allows you to track your progress and ensure you're moving in the right direction. These shouldn't just be arbitrary points, but meaningful markers that indicate significant progress toward your goal. Equally important is utilizing feedback for improvement. This feedback can come from various sources: your own observations, input from mentors or colleagues, or measurable results of your actions. The key is to approach this feedback with an open mind, using it as valuable data to refine and improve your approach. Now, let's explore some practical exercises to help you put these concepts into action. One powerful tool is conducting a personal SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. By honestly assessing these 4 areas in relation to your goal, you can gain valuable insights into how to best approach your strategic execution. Start by listing your strengths. What skills, resources, or attributes do you have that will help you achieve your goal? Then consider your weaknesses. What areas might hold you back or need improvement? Next, look at opportunities. What external factors could you leverage to your advantage? Finally, consider threats. What potential obstacles or challenges might you face? Another useful exercise is creating a Gantt chart for your project timelines. A Gantt chart is a visual representation of your project schedule, showing the start and end dates of various tasks and how they relate to each other. This can help you see the big picture of your project timeline and identify any potential bottlenecks or overlaps. Scenario planning, which we touched on earlier, is also a valuable exercise. Take some time to imagine potential obstacles you might face in pursuing your goal. For each scenario, consider how you would respond. What resources would you need? What actions would you take? This mental rehearsal can help you feel more prepared and confident in your ability to handle whatever challenges arise. As you embark on this journey of strategic execution, it's helpful to consider the potential outcomes. At a good level, you'll see effective implementation of your plans. Your goals will start to move from the realm of ideas into reality, and you'll begin to see tangible progress. An excellent outcome would be efficient resource use, leading to faster progress. You'll find yourself achieving more with less, maximizing the impact of your efforts and resources. This efficiency can create a positive feedback loop, where each success provides more resources and momentum for future achievements. The best possible outcome is mastery in strategic execution, resulting in consistent goal achievement. In this scenario, strategic execution becomes second nature to you. You're able to take on increasingly complex and ambitious goals, executing them with a combination of careful planning and nimble adaptation that consistently leads to success. Of course, the path to mastering strategic execution is not without its challenges. One common issue is inflexibility to change. It's easy to become attached to our original plans, resisting necessary adjustments even when circumstances change. To overcome this, practice viewing your plans as hypotheses to be tested rather than fixed rules to be followed. Cultivate a mindset that values adaptability and sees change as an opportunity for improvement rather than a disruption to be resisted. Another potential pitfall is poor time management. Even with a solid strategic plan, poor execution of day-to-day tasks can derail your progress. To combat this, consider using techniques like time blocking, where you schedule specific times for different types of tasks. The Pomodoro technique, which involves working in focused 25-minute intervals followed by short breaks, can also be effective for maintaining productivity. As we conclude this chapter, you've unlocked the power of strategic execution. You've learned how to develop a strategic mindset, implement action plans effectively, and monitor your progress for continuous improvement. You've discovered tools for anticipating challenges, allocating resources efficiently, and adapting to changing circumstances. But this is just one piece of the puzzle in mastering the art of winning. In the next chapter, we'll explore a concept that takes your strategic execution to the next level. We'll delve into a quality that can transform your ability to navigate challenges and pursue your goals with unwavering determination. Are you ready to discover the secret to maintaining your composure and effectiveness even in the face of adversity? The journey ahead promises to equip you with an inner strength that can weather any storm. Chapter 6: Mental Resilience. Imagine standing on a beach, watching the waves crash against the shore. With each ebb and flow, the sand shifts, but the shoreline remains. Now picture yourself as that shoreline, constantly faced with the crashing waves of life's challenges, yet standing firm, adapting, and persisting. This image encapsulates the essence of what we're about to explore in this chapter. We've journeyed through the realms of critical thinking and strategic execution, but now we face perhaps the most personal and profound challenge of all: maintaining our composure and effectiveness in the face of adversity. This is where many falter, where even the most brilliant minds can be undone by the relentless pressure of pursuing ambitious goals. But it doesn't have to be this way. What we're about to delve into is a quality that can transform your ability to navigate challenges and pursue your goals with unwavering determination. It's a characteristic that combines strength with flexibility, persistence with adaptability. But what exactly is this quality? Let's unravel it together. At its core, this chapter is about cultivating mental resilience. It's about developing the psychological fortitude to maintain your composure under pressure, to sustain your performance in the face of stress, and to bounce back quickly from setbacks. This combination of composure, sustained performance, and rapid recovery is what separates those who occasionally achieve from those who consistently succeed. Why is mental resilience so crucial for crushing your goals? The answer lies in the nature of ambitious pursuits. The path to significant achievement is rarely smooth or predictable. It's often fraught with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of intense pressure. Mental resilience is the quality that allows you to navigate these challenges without losing your focus or your drive. Moreover, mental resilience enables you to sustain your performance over the long haul. It's not just about handling a single crisis or pushing through one tough project. It's about maintaining your effectiveness day after day, week after week, as you work towards your goals. It's the difference between a sprinter and a marathon runner. And in the pursuit of ambitious goals, we need to be marathon runners. But how do we develop this mental resilience? It starts with understanding our stress responses. Stress in itself isn't inherently bad. In fact, a certain level of stress can actually enhance our performance. This relationship between stress and performance is described by the Yerkes-Dodson law, which suggests that performance increases with physiological or mental arousal, but this relationship has limits. Once the level of stimulation exceeds a certain threshold, effectiveness begins to decline. The key is to recognize your personal stress triggers and understand how stress manifests in your body and mind. Do you get a knot in your stomach? Does your mind start racing? Do you feel a surge of energy, or do you feel drained? By becoming more aware of your stress responses, you can start to manage them more effectively. Building emotional strength is another crucial aspect of mental resilience. This involves developing techniques for emotional regulation, the ability to influence which emotions you have, when you have them, and how you experience and express them. It's not about suppressing emotions, but rather about managing them in a way that supports your goals and well-being. One powerful technique for emotional regulation is cognitive reframing. This involves changing the way you think about a situation to change how you feel about it. For example, instead of viewing a setback as a failure, you might reframe it as a learning opportunity. This shift in perspective can dramatically alter your emotional response and your subsequent actions. Cultivating optimism and confidence is also key to building emotional strength. This doesn't mean adopting a naive or unrealistic positivity, but rather developing a balanced, growth-oriented mindset. It's about believing in your ability to learn, grow, and overcome challenges, even while acknowledging the difficulties you might face. Maintaining balance under pressure is another crucial skill in developing mental resilience. This involves strategies for staying composed in high-stress situations. One effective technique is controlled breathing. By consciously slowing and deepening your breath, you can activate your body's relaxation response, helping to calm your mind and body even in challenging circumstances. Equally important is recognizing the value of rest and recovery. Mental resilience isn't about being on all the time. It's about knowing when to push and when to rest, understanding that periods of recovery are essential for sustained high performance. This might involve practices like meditation, engaging in hobbies, or simply ensuring you get adequate sleep. Now, let's explore some practical exercises to help you build your mental resilience. One powerful tool is stress journaling. This involves keeping a record of stressful events, your responses to them, and the outcomes. Over time, this can help you identify patterns in your stress triggers and responses, allowing you to develop more effective coping strategies. Another useful exercise is progressive muscle relaxation. This technique involves systematically tensing and then relaxing different muscle groups in your body. It can help you become more aware of physical tension and give you a tool for releasing that tension, promoting both physical and mental relaxation. Developing a personal resilience plan is also valuable. This involves identifying your key stressors, your most effective coping strategies, and your sources of support. It's like creating a personal toolkit for resilience that you can turn to when faced with challenges. As you embark on this journey of building mental resilience, it's helpful to consider the potential outcomes. At a good level, you'll see improved stress management. You'll find yourself better able to handle day-to-day stressors without becoming overwhelmed or thrown off course. An excellent outcome would be the ability to maintain performance under pressure. You'll find yourself able to think clearly and act effectively even in high-stress situations. This ability can be a game changer in pursuing ambitious goals, allowing you to navigate challenges that might derail others. The best possible outcome is developing a level of resilience that leads to consistent progress despite challenges. In this scenario, setbacks and obstacles become mere bumps in the road rather than roadblocks. You're able to bounce back quickly from disappointments, learn from failures, and maintain your momentum towards your goals regardless of the difficulties you encounter. Of course, the path to developing mental resilience is not without its own challenges. One common issue is burnout due to overexertion. In the pursuit of resilience, it's easy to fall into the trap of pushing yourself too hard for too long. The key is to recognize your limits and practice self-care. Remember, resilience isn't about never feeling tired or stressed. It's about knowing how to recover effectively. Another potential pitfall is ignoring stress signals. In our drive to be strong or tough, we might be tempted to ignore the signs that we're under too much stress. This can lead to a buildup of tension that eventually results in a breakdown. To combat this, implement regular check-ins with yourself. Take time to assess your stress levels, your emotional state, and your overall well-being. By catching stress early, you can address it before it becomes overwhelming. As we conclude this chapter, you've unlocked the power of mental resilience. You've learned how to understand and manage your stress responses, build emotional strength, and maintain balance under pressure. You've discovered techniques for staying composed in challenging situations and the importance of rest and recovery. But this is just one piece of the puzzle in mastering the art of winning. In the next chapter, we'll explore a concept that takes your mental resilience to the next level. We'll delve into a skill that can transform your ability to navigate the complex landscape of decision-making and problem-solving. Are you ready to discover how to see through the fog of uncertainty and make choices with crystal-clear clarity? The journey ahead promises to sharpen your mind in ways you never thought possible. Chapter 7, Overcoming Biases. Imagine you're looking through a pair of glasses. These glasses have been with you your entire life, shaping how you see the world. They're so familiar that you've forgotten you're wearing them. Now, what if I told you that these glasses, while comfortable and familiar, might be distorting your view of reality? What if they're causing you to make decisions based not on the world as it truly is, but on a skewed version of it? This chapter is about recognizing those glasses and learning to see beyond them. It's about uncovering a hidden force that influences our thoughts, decisions, and actions in ways we often don't realize. But what exactly is this force? Let's embark on a journey of discovery together. At its core, this chapter is about understanding and overcoming cognitive biases. These biases are like invisible currents in the ocean of our minds, subtly pushing our thoughts and decisions in certain directions without our awareness. They're mental shortcuts or tendencies that can lead to systematic deviations from logic, rational judgment, or perception of reality. Why is overcoming these biases so crucial for crushing your goals? The answer lies in the foundation of effective decision-making and problem-solving. When we're unaware of our biases, we risk making decisions based on misconceptions rather than facts. We might overlook crucial information, jump to conclusions, or stick to ineffective strategies simply because they align with our pre-existing beliefs. Moreover, biases can impede our ability to be fair and objective in our judgments. This doesn't just affect how we perceive others, it impacts how we evaluate opportunities, assess risks, and even how we view our own capabilities and limitations. By learning to recognize and mitigate these biases, we can enhance our ability to make sound judgments and decisions, paving the way for more consistent and effective goal achievement. But how do we identify these elusive biases? It starts with understanding some of the most common types that affect decision-making. One prevalent bias is confirmation bias, our tendency to search for, interpret, favor, and recall information in a way that confirms our pre-existing beliefs. This bias can lead us to ignore contradictory evidence and reinforce our existing perspectives, even when they're flawed. Another common bias is anchoring, the tendency to rely too heavily on the first piece of information encountered when making decisions. This initial anchor influences subsequent judgments, often more than we realize. For example, in negotiations, the first number put on the table often serves as an anchor, significantly influencing the final outcome. The impact of these biases on our perception can be profound. They can cause us to misinterpret situations, misjudge probabilities, and make irrational decisions. They can lead us to see patterns where none exist or miss important connections that are right in front of us. In essence, they can create a gap between our perception of reality and reality itself. So, how do we mitigate these biases? One powerful strategy is to engage in reflective thinking practices. This involves consciously stepping back from our immediate thoughts and reactions to examine them more objectively. It's about asking ourselves, why do I believe this? What evidence do I have? What alternative explanations might there be? Another effective strategy is seeking diverse perspectives. By exposing ourselves to viewpoints that differ from our own, we can challenge our assumptions and broaden our understanding. This doesn't mean we have to agree with every alternative viewpoint, but simply considering them can help us identify and mitigate our own biases. Promoting objectivity is another crucial aspect of overcoming biases. One technique for neutral analysis is to imagine you're giving advice to a friend rather than making a decision for yourself. This psychological distance can help you see the situation more objectively. Another approach is to use structured decision-making frameworks that force you to consider multiple factors and alternatives systematically. Balancing emotion and logic is also key to promoting objectivity. While emotions play an important role in decision-making, unchecked emotional reactions can exacerbate biases. The goal isn't to eliminate emotions from the process, but to recognize their influence and balance them with logical analysis. Now, let's explore some practical exercises to help you identify and overcome biases. One powerful tool is conducting a self-assessment of personal biases. This involves reflecting on your own thought patterns and decision-making processes. Ask yourself, what assumptions do you tend to make? What types of information do you typically focus on or ignore? Are there particular situations where you tend to jump to conclusions? Another useful exercise is engaging in debates from opposing viewpoints. This doesn't mean arguing for the sake of arguing, but rather deliberately taking on perspectives different from your own. This practice can help you understand alternative viewpoints more deeply and identify weaknesses in your own arguments. Applying decision-making frameworks can also help reduce bias. One such framework is the pre-mortem technique. In this approach, you imagine that your decision has led to failure, and then work backward to determine what potentially could lead to that failure. This can help you identify risks and weaknesses in your plan that your biases might otherwise cause you to overlook. As you embark on this journey of overcoming biases, it's helpful to consider the potential outcomes. At a good level, you'll develop increased awareness of your personal biases. You'll start to catch yourself in moments of biased thinking, which is the first step toward changing those patterns. An excellent outcome would be improved objectivity in decision-making. You'll find yourself able to consider multiple perspectives more easily, weigh evidence more fairly, and make decisions based more on facts and logical analysis than on preconceptions or emotional reactions. The best possible outcome is developing the ability to make consistently unbiased judgments, leading to better outcomes across all areas of your life. In this scenario, you're able to navigate complex decisions with clarity and fairness, seeing situations for what they truly are, rather than what your biases might lead you to believe they are. Of course, the path to overcoming biases is not without its challenges. One common issue is resistance to recognizing our own biases. It can be uncomfortable to confront the idea that our perceptions might be skewed or our judgments unfair. To overcome this, try to cultivate a mindset of curiosity rather than judgment. View the process of uncovering biases as an exciting journey of self-discovery rather than a critique of your thinking. Another potential pitfall is overcompensating and becoming indecisive. In our efforts to be unbiased, we might find ourselves paralyzed by the attempt to consider every possible angle or perspective. The key is to find a balance between thorough analysis and decisive action. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate all bias, which is likely impossible, but to mitigate its negative effects on our decision-making. As we conclude this chapter, you've unlocked the power of overcoming biases. You've learned how to identify common cognitive biases, strategies to mitigate their effects, and techniques for promoting objectivity in your thinking and decision-making. You've discovered practical exercises to help you recognize and overcome your own biases. But this is just one piece of the puzzle in mastering the art of winning. In the next chapter, we'll explore a concept that takes your newfound objectivity to the next level. We'll delve into a practice that can transform your ability to learn from your experiences and continuously improve your approach to achieving your goals. Are you ready to discover how to turn every step of your journey, whether success or setback, into fuel for your growth? The path ahead promises to reveal a powerful secret for ongoing personal and professional development. Chapter 8: Reflective Improvement. Imagine you're on a journey through an ever-changing landscape. The path ahead is not fixed, but constantly shifting. To navigate this terrain successfully, you need more than just a map and a compass. You need the ability to learn from each step, to adapt your route based on what you encounter, and to continuously refine your approach. This chapter is about developing that ability, about turning your journey itself into a powerful tool for growth and success. We've explored various strategies and skills throughout this book, but now we're about to delve into something that can amplify the effectiveness of everything else you've learned. It's a practice that can transform every experience, whether triumph or setback, into fuel for your progress. But what exactly is this practice? Let's uncover it together. At its core, this chapter is about mastering the art of reflective improvement. It's about developing the skill to critically analyze your progress, learn from your experiences, and continuously refine your strategies. This process of ongoing evaluation and adaptation is what separates those who achieve occasional success from those who consistently excel and grow. Why is reflective improvement so crucial for crushing your goals? The answer lies in the nature of progress itself. True advancement isn't a straight line. It's a series of cycles, each building upon the last. Without reflection, we risk falling into patterns of stagnation, repeating the same mistakes, or failing to capitalize on our successes. Reflective improvement ensures that we're not just moving, but moving forward, constantly enhancing our approach and our results. Moreover, reflective improvement allows us to learn deeply from our experiences. Every action we take, every decision we make, contains valuable lessons. By developing the habit of reflection, we can extract these lessons and apply them to future situations, enhancing our performance over time. But how do we engage in this process of reflective improvement? It starts with self-reflection. This involves taking the time to step back and assess your personal performance objectively. It's about asking yourself probing questions. What worked well? What didn't? Why? What could I have done differently? Self-reflection isn't just about analyzing failures. It's equally important to reflect on successes. Understanding why something worked well can be just as valuable as understanding why something failed. By reflecting on both successes and failures, you can identify patterns, refine your strategies, and replicate successful approaches in future endeavors. Implementing feedback loops is another crucial aspect of reflective improvement. This involves not just internal reflection, but also actively seeking and incorporating external input. Constructive feedback from mentors, peers, or even clients can provide invaluable insights that you might miss on your own. The key to effective feedback loops is to approach them with an open mind. It's easy to become defensive when receiving criticism, but remember that the goal is improvement, not perfection. Try to view feedback as a gift, information that can help you grow and enhance your performance. Once you've gathered feedback, the next step is to adjust your strategies accordingly. This doesn't mean changing course at every suggestion, but rather carefully considering the input you receive and integrating valuable insights into your approach. This process of continuous adjustment and refinement is at the heart of reflective improvement. Continuous learning and growth are also essential components of this practice. This involves setting new challenges for yourself regularly. As you achieve your goals, don't rest on your laurels. Instead, ask yourself, what's next? What new skill can I develop? What higher level of performance can I strive for? Embracing lifelong learning is crucial in this process. The world is constantly changing, and to stay ahead, we need to be constantly learning and adapting. This might involve reading books, taking courses, attending workshops, or simply staying curious and open to new ideas and perspectives. Now, let's explore some practical exercises to help you implement reflective improvement in your life. One powerful tool is keeping a regular self-assessment journal. Set aside time each week to reflect on your progress, challenges, and insights. Write about what you've accomplished, what you've learned, and what you plan to do differently moving forward. Creating a personal development plan is another valuable exercise. This involves setting clear goals for your growth and outlining specific steps to achieve them. Your plan should be dynamic, regularly updated based on your reflections and experiences. Setting up accountability partnerships can also be incredibly beneficial. Find a trusted friend, colleague, or mentor who can provide honest feedback and help keep you on track. Regular check-ins with your accountability partner can provide external perspective and motivation to continue your reflective improvement practice. As you embark on this journey of reflective improvement, it's helpful to consider the potential outcomes. At a good level, you'll develop improved self-awareness. You'll gain a clearer understanding of your strengths, weaknesses, and patterns of behavior. This self-knowledge is a powerful tool for personal and professional growth. An excellent outcome would be enhanced strategies leading to better results. As you consistently reflect on your experiences and adjust your approach, you'll find that your strategies become more effective over time. You'll be able to achieve your goals more efficiently and with greater success. The best possible outcome is ongoing personal growth and peak performance. In this scenario, reflective improvement becomes an integral part of your life. You're constantly learning, adapting, and improving. Each success builds on the last, and even setbacks become valuable learning opportunities. You're able to consistently perform at your best, continuously raising the bar for what you can achieve. Of course, the path to mastering reflective improvement is not without its challenges. One common issue is becoming overly critical of oneself. In our drive for improvement, it's easy to focus solely on our shortcomings and mistakes. To combat this, it's important to practice self-compassion. Remember to acknowledge your successes and progress, not just your areas for improvement. Another potential pitfall is ignoring feedback, especially when it's uncomfortable or challenging to hear. To overcome this, try to cultivate an attitude of openness to constructive criticism. Remember that feedback, even when it's hard to hear, is an opportunity for growth. Try to separate your ego from the feedback. It's not about you as a person, but about your actions and their outcomes. As we conclude this chapter, you've unlocked the power of reflective improvement. You've learned how to engage in meaningful self-reflection, implement effective feedback loops, and embrace continuous learning and growth. You've discovered practical exercises to help you integrate reflective improvement into your daily life. But this is just one piece of the puzzle in mastering the art of winning. In the final chapter, we'll explore a concept that takes everything you've learned and weaves it into the fabric of your daily life. We'll delve into a practice that can transform your approach to goal achievement from a series of discrete efforts into a seamless, ongoing process of growth and success. Are you ready to discover how to make winning not just something you do, but a fundamental part of who you are? The journey ahead promises to reveal the ultimate secret to sustained triumph in all areas of your life. Chapter 9: Sustaining Triumph. As we reach the final chapter of our journey together, imagine standing at the summit of a mountain you've just climbed. The view is breathtaking, the sense of achievement exhilarating. But this isn't the end of your journey. It's just the beginning. The skills and strategies you've acquired throughout this book are not meant for a single climb, but for a lifetime of conquests. This chapter is about turning that summit experience into your new normal, about making triumph not just an occasional event, but a sustained way of life. Throughout this book, we've explored various tools and techniques for achieving your goals. We've delved into critical thinking, strategic execution, mental resilience, overcoming biases, and reflective improvement. But now we face perhaps the most crucial challenge of all: how to weave these practices into the very fabric of your daily life. How do we turn these powerful strategies from conscious efforts into unconscious habits? That's what we're about to uncover. At its core, this chapter is about sustaining triumph. It's about embedding critical thinking and calmness so deeply into your daily routines that they become as natural as breathing. This process of habituation is what transforms occasional success into consistent, long-term achievement. The power of what you've learned in this book lies in its potential to fundamentally change how you approach challenges and opportunities. Critical thinking isn't just a tool for solving specific problems, it's a lens through which you can view the world. When applied consistently, it allows you to cut through complexity, see beyond surface-level issues, and identify innovative solutions in any situation. Similarly, the calmness we've discussed isn't just a state to achieve during meditation or in moments of stress. It's a baseline of inner peace that you can maintain throughout your day, providing a stable foundation from which to make decisions, interact with others, and pursue your goals. This combination of sharp, analytical thinking and deep, abiding calm is a potent formula for sustained success. But the benefits of these practices extend far beyond your personal achievements. They have the power to transform your relationships as well. Think about how your interactions might change when you approach every conversation with a blend of critical thinking and inner calm. You'll be able to listen more deeply, understand different perspectives more clearly, and communicate your own thoughts more effectively. This enhanced communication leads to stronger connections. By applying critical thinking to your relationships, you can better understand the needs, motivations, and perspectives of others. Combine this with the empathy that comes from a place of inner calm, and you have the recipe for building deep, meaningful relationships in both your personal and professional life. Now, Let's consider what you'll be able to achieve with these tools that you couldn't do before. The combination of critical thinking and calmness empowers you to tackle more ambitious goals with confidence. Problems that once seemed insurmountable now become interesting puzzles to solve. You'll find yourself setting higher targets, not out of blind optimism, but because you trust in your ability to navigate whatever challenges arise. Moreover, you'll be able to navigate complex challenges more effectively. In a world of increasing complexity and rapid change, the ability to think critically while maintaining your composure is invaluable. You'll be able to break down intricate problems, identify key factors, and develop innovative solutions, all while maintaining the calm needed to execute your plans effectively. As you continue to practice the concepts in this book, you'll find that your results improve with less and less conscious effort. This is the power of habit formation. At first, applying these strategies might require deliberate thought and effort. But over time, as you consistently apply them, they'll become second nature. You'll find yourself automatically approaching situations with critical thinking and maintaining your calm without even realizing it. This habituation leads to compounding benefits. Each success builds on the last, creating a positive feedback loop of achievement and growth. As critical thinking and calmness become ingrained in your daily life, you'll find that you're able to achieve more with less stress and effort. This isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter and more efficiently. So how do we make success a habit? It starts with understanding the principles of habit formation. Habits are formed through consistent repetition. They require a cue, a trigger that initiates the behavior, a routine, the behavior itself, and a reward, a positive reinforcement that makes the behavior worth repeating. By consciously structuring your application of critical thinking and calmness around these elements, you can turn them into automatic behaviors. Integrating these practices into your daily life is key. Start by identifying specific times or situations where you can apply critical thinking and calmness. Perhaps you decide to spend the first 5 minutes of your workday in calm reflection, analyzing your priorities critically. Or maybe you commit to pausing for a deep breath and a moment of analytical thought before responding to any challenging email or message. As you embed these practices into your routine, you'll find that they naturally extend to other areas of your life. You'll start applying critical thinking to your personal decisions, maintaining calm in your relationships, and approaching every aspect of your life with a blend of analytical clarity and inner peace. This integration sets the stage for long-term goal setting. With critical thinking and calmness as your foundation, you can plan for future achievements with greater clarity and confidence. You'll be able to set ambitious, long-term goals that align with your values and aspirations. More importantly, you'll have the tools to adapt these goals over time as circumstances change and you grow. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of sustaining triumph is the impact you'll have on others. As you consistently apply these principles and achieve ongoing success, you'll naturally become an inspiration to those around you. You'll lead by example, demonstrating the power of critical thinking and calmness in action. This influence creates an opportunity to build supportive communities. By sharing your insights and experiences, you can help others on their own journeys of growth and achievement. This not only amplifies your impact, but also creates a network of like-minded individuals who can support and challenge you, further fueling your ongoing growth and success. As we conclude this book, I want to leave you with a final, powerful insight. The true magic of what you've learned lies not in any single technique or strategy, but in the synergy created when you apply them all together, consistently, over time. Critical thinking, sharpened by calmness, strategic execution, refined through reflective improvement, mental resilience, strengthened by overcoming biases. These elements combine to create something far greater than the sum of their parts. This synergy is the key to sustained triumph. It's what allows you to not just achieve your goals, but to continuously set and achieve ever more ambitious objectives. It's what transforms success from a series of isolated events into a consistent state of being. It's what turns winning from something you do into something you are. As you close this book and step back into your daily life, remember that you now carry within you the tools for ongoing transformation and achievement. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to apply what you've learned. Every interaction is a chance to deepen your practice. Every day is a new summit to conquer. The journey you've begun doesn't end here. In many ways, it's just beginning. But you now have the map, the compass, and the skills to navigate whatever terrain lies ahead. You have the power to turn every step of your journey into a triumph, to make winning not just an outcome, but a way of life. So go forth with confidence, with clarity, and with calm. Apply your critical thinking to every challenge, maintain your inner peace in every storm, and never stop reflecting and improving. The path of sustained triumph lies before you, ready to be walked. But as you embark on this journey, you may find yourself wondering how to truly put these principles into action in your daily life. How can you transform these powerful concepts into tangible results? The answer lies in mastering the art of practical application. To take your newfound skills to the next level and unlock their full potential, dive into the audiobook From Insight to Action: Practical Critical Thinking Techniques. This essential companion will provide you with the concrete tools to turn your insights into real-world success, maximizing the impact of everything you've learned. Tap the center of the video now to continue your transformation journey.